What's up, people? So, a lot of people don't realize this, but if you go to the middle of the Bible, you will hit the book of Proverbs. And in the book of Proverbs, there's a few chapters that fully lay it out that certain women are to be stayed away from. The Bible talks about don't even go near her house, okay? And certain chapters in the Bible, like Proverbs chapter 5, it says don't even go near her house. Don't even look at her beauty. Like, just stay away, because her paths lead to hell. And Proverbs chapter 9 says that he knows not that the dead are there and that her guests are in the depths of hell. Now, imagine with me for a moment what hell looks like. The depths of hell. The men who are there screaming in agony, burning, with no hope. All right? These are men just like you. Probably thought this is an innocent, sweet girl. There's nothing wrong with her. Let me check it out. Right? So they take a seemingly harmless situation, and to their horror, they find out it's a full-on nightmare. So, not only so, but the Bible says that her guests are in the depths of hell, and he doesn't know about it. So he has no clue. The new guy has no clue. He has no idea of her victims, of her body count. You know, people talk about body count. They say, oh, what's your body count? Right? Well, try asking a woman her body count. She's not going to tell you. She's not going to be like, oh yeah, I've been with 300. More than likely, she'll try to water it down and be like, oh no, I've only been with 5 guys. So they say, well, multiply that number by, 3 or whatever. Well, the truth is, fellas, women have a lot of access to sex, much more than you do, okay? Unless you've got a lot of money and you can pay for it, guess what? A woman could run through 100 bodies in one day. And you're never going to know about it. You know why? Because she can go on girls' trips and business trips and whatever else and say, hey, I'm going out of town to visit my aunt. Some aunt you've never met or heard of or anything. All right, she's going out of town. Guess what she's doing in that other town across the United States? She's turning tricks, man. She's creating new victims. Okay? So when people say, what's your body count? Think of it like this. Think about a real death toll, like a serial killer. If you went up to a serial killer and asked him what his body count is, he might be honest and be like, well, I've, taken out 30 people. Well, in the case of like prostitution or so, things that actually ruin and destroy lives. And I mean, look at the families that have been decimated by sexual immorality. I mean, you think about it. How many men have walked out on their wives and children because of a woman, right? And then realized what a dummy he was. So think about it, man. Think about the men in hell right now screaming in agony. If they could talk to you, they probably would tell you, don't go near these girls. Don't play with them. Don't even bother. Don't go near their house. So if you guys get a chance, make sure you check out Proverbs. The book of Proverbs was written by King Solomon. He was the third king of Israel about 3,500 years ago. And his words ring true to this day. And his Proverbs are read all over the world by millions and millions of people. And he's regarded as one of the richest and wisest kings who has ever lived. So, and he had over 1,000 women. He had over 1,000 wives. So, I think his word carries weight here. I think he has some good things to say. So if you get a chance, make sure you check out the book of Proverbs. Check out Proverbs chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7, chapter 8, chapter 9. Very good stuff. Talks about women in there, guys. So make sure you check it out. Thanks for listening. I'm BP.